this is Rivka on Faeblight, and tonight we're going to do another event for our Shard arc, which is titled Planar Spiral Dust. We've only done one opening event so far, and this is our follow-up event. It's an investigative event. There's been a little bit of information on the website, faeblightunited.engine.com, both IC and OOC. The IC information that was listed there is a newspaper article about this planar dust and what is occurring with it, that people are disappearing and that it's the new drug on the rise and that the governments are starting to take notice. And the other IC piece of information was a letter sent out for people to come to this lab and begin an investigation about this spiral dust that people are acquiring and taking, and that it's causing problems. So we're going to do kind of a two-part thing. We're going to do an investigation scientifically on the drug itself, and we're going to do a separate investigation, like trying to find out where it's coming from, who is supplying it, who's giving it to people, you know, start those kinds of intrigue investigations. So we have characters that can do both, or they prefer one over the other, so that way there's something a little bit for everybody. So in event today we have Aldurian, we have Kuro, we have Sihan, and we have Ouija, and I'm expecting more people to probably join us. So everybody say hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Alright, I've sent the invitation out. Well, not an invitation, but over the comm, my character has asked who's coming to do this investigation, and people have answered, and we're here in Aldurian's Alchemy Labs. It's a dimension. Rivka is my character, but she's here out of character because I'm going to be running this, so she's not going to be participating. I'm going to try to invite everybody to a raid group because there might be rules involved in the raid. Who's coming with you, Duskren? I'm going to be going with you to do whatever this investigation is that you're going to try to do, so that I can help, you guys with that. And then as Aldurian...
Currently just Ouija?
Alright, and as Aldurian and the other people work on the chemicals, then I'll go ahead and answer any questions they have, give them results to any of their experiments. So I'll put you and Ouija in a different group. Have you?
Yeah, I'd rather not.
Have you asked anybody if they know anything or know of where this stuff might be coming from?
Talking to Farah right now.
So there's lots of fun RP going on here. And we have Dastin over here. Dastin, I want to show you his Mary. It's so cool. He cracks me up. We're talking like 16 charisma here, baby. Aw, yeah. That's what it says. That's like...
See, that's what threw me. It sounds like somebody else, right?
Well, I know who it is, so it's
Oh. I think I know who it is then.
yeah, I don't want to out them, but I thought that was so funny.
That's the name he picked, huh?
I think it was more from the Beauty and the Beast. Isn't there a Dust Stone?
With a G?
Oh, but I
Yes,
think it was.
Gaston.
I think it was after that, because she was singing the song the other day and putting Dust Stone in there. She's listening to the live stream. Yeah, you should change it to 17 if it's 17. Alright, I saw that Ashwin was checking the brain chemistry of Kuro's character, so I asked her to give me a roll, but she did not hit the DC to get any further information than she already has. On Rift, we just do slash roll and it automatically rolls for a set of 100. We just do that for the ease. We adjust everything, and that way we can take any kind of tabletop system. We can take D40, D20, you know, any kind of rolls and adjust it accordingly. Adjust it to the D100. But if we wanted to roll, say, of 10, we would do slash roll space 10. And we can still do that.
Can even do as small as 2.
That's right.
I think we can do as small as 1, but that's kind of fast.
I think you'd always know the answer.
The answer is Rapulu, right?
That's right. The answer is sometimes the reward is just surviving, right, Duskren? I got that from Duskren's wall that day. I thought it was pretty appropriate for us. Looks like we have a closet in here. A bunch of boxes. Shelves. Supplies.
Storage room.
So Farah is coming with Dusk and Ouija, I assume, correct?
Yes.
Alright, let me go ahead and change that into group 3. Where are you guys anyway? Because I need to come with you.
We're heading out to Tempest Bay.
Alright. Is anybody else with you?
Just Duskren, Ouija, and Farah.
Alright. This is the best city in all of Rift, I think. It's so beautiful.
I'll admit I fell in love with it. I mean, I only have like 8 dimensions in this, based in this city. So I'm just going to have them ask me and Ray if they need information on any kind of experiment so that we can do this here. So this is the Rift haircut store. You can change your appearance, like your height, your skin tone, your hair. Your race, your gender.
You can do that here? I thought you had to do that separately.
Oh, trust me, darling. I can fix anything.
The only thing you can't do here is just change your faction.
Alright, so here
Which
we
is weird,
have,
you'd think you'd be able to do.
we have face shape and features, eyes, all the face stuff, hair, makeup.
Race, gender.
Where's that at?
At the
It's
very
in
top.
the. It's
What? Oh, up here, I see. Race and gender. Oh. I see. So Rivka could be a Bami. Oh. No, no, no. Or she could be a dwarf. Or an elf. But
Simply stunning.
she's just Rivka, just a human. F. Alright, I'm gonna play the NPC that you're looking for over here. I'll show everybody the Tempest Bay bar. This is a good place that we RP at a lot. Lots of NPCs in here. And it's Nico! We see Nico all the time, don't we? And when he puts out drinks here, he puts them out on all the tables and the bar. It's pretty cool.
Nico.
It's not Nico, that's
That one named Niles?
begins with an
Oh,
N, but-
right! Niles. My bad. It's Niles.
Don't mess
Although-
with my Tempest Bay NPCs.
Alright.
I'm starting to think that Nico is a professional title.
That's right.
Sort of like barista.
It's barista in Elfin or something like that.
Yep, that's it.
What did you
Ooh,
totally wreck, Aldurian?
That bar.
He murdered someone there.
Oh.
Dun dun dun.
Alright, do you guys need anything?
Farah, you have to roll for effect of your comfort. See if she buys it. Slightly better?
I'm gonna collect my minions really fast.
Oh, Ouija.
Fantastic.
you have a lot of minion slots.
What? But you know, I don't have
You have a lot of minions.
any fish with water. You'd think that would be a common thing, a fish with water. But I just don't have one of those. Like, not even a new one. I was looking. I thought maybe I got one, but I didn't. So that kind of sucks. So I'm gonna look at my under 25, see if there's any that I can level up with this. I'm not gonna do that one, I'll do this one.
think this is another one I don't have, or I don't have leveled all the way. I have a new one that I've been trying to level.
I thought my last remark was extremely helpful, thank you.
What sign did I miss, Kuro? And what was your remark, Farah? I came to the lab, so I didn't get to see it.
I mean, if you hate it too much, we can shave it off and draw a line down your head and make you look like one of my heads.
He still only rolled a 31.
That was for the other comforting remark. Making a comment about a D head. I didn't even want to roll on that.
Duskrun suggested killing herself to fix her hair.
That would do it, right? I think so.
Aldurian is being a terrible influence on Duskrun.
I had that macro long before I met Aldurian.
Oh, I love how Dastin talks about himself in third person. That's adorable. I love that. Alright, I saw that Ashwin was checking the brain chemistry of Kuro's character, so I asked her to give me a roll, but she did not hit the DC to get any further information than she already has. On Rift, we just do /roll and it automatically rolls for us out of 100. We just do that for the ease. We adjust everything, and that way we can take any kind of tabletop system. We can take D40, D20, you know, any kind of rolls and adjust it accordingly. Adjust it to the D100. But if we wanted to roll, say, of 10, we would do /roll space 10, and we could still do that.
Can even do as small as 2.
That's right.
I think we can do as small as 1, but that's kind of pointless.
I think you'd always know the answer.
The answer is Rapulu, right?
That's right. The answer is sometimes the reward is just surviving, right, Duskrun? I got that from Duskrun's wall, that meme. I thought it was pretty appropriate for us. Looks like we have a closet in here. A bunch of boxes, shelves, supplies.
Storage room.
Is that all make sense, Kuro?
Makes perfect sense. And also now I feel really bad.
Well, you know, so now you just go for it. And I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna tell you what he's doing or having you do. That's just, you know what to do. So, it's all you. I'm just gonna stand back over here. All y'all, you're all trouble.
I am not trouble.
You're like more trouble than anyone else here, or everybody else combined. Well, I don't know. Dustman isn't here, so. Booyah. And Ecomare is unleashed. Who's over there by that sample?
Duskren's
Alden.
looking for vittles.
Alright, so if somebody wants to, who do you think would be the first person to try to, intervene? Or do you think any of you would want to intervene or would be able to intervene? Go ahead and defend and then roll.
Trying to figure out if I'd be able to tell out what he's doing from the balcony.
Well, why don't you roll for it? Because I think it's definitely possible. I think you have a good perspective up there. I'd say DC 40 for something like that. Oh
That's
yeah.
what I see.
I think he can see what's going on.
Not very successfully.
So, with your 87, I think you were able to destroy that sample.
And now I roll against Earth's explosive vial.
Yes, roll in defense against his vial. I think everybody there needs to roll in defense of that explosion. It's a dud, Farah, it's a dud. Or everybody is able to jump out of the way. Let me have Ashwin roll.
I think Ald should roll to see if it does any damage to his dimension.
Well, I'd say maybe it damaged some of the... Everybody jumps out of the way, and it probably damaged some of the cabinets and things like that. But we have to wait and see what Ashwin rolls.
I have an emote ready for after Ashwin rolls.
Okay, let me give Ashwin some damage.
Apparently, I have to go take the dogs out.
Well, we'll be here when you get back. We won't do anything too drastic. I think Ciote and Carrie had a bet going on what this was going to turn into.
I just think they had a bet on if I was going to blow something up or not.
Or try, yeah. Yeah, you did. You blew something up. You always do.
Would it be an event if I didn't?
Not at all. Alright, he's trying to stun everybody, so everybody roll. Wow, everybody is stunned.
I feel like I'm one of Ruby's monsters.
Alright, you can do 5 things. Go for it, Kuro! Everybody is stunned. Oh, but we didn't roll for Duskren. Let me roll for Duskren. Duskren is not stunned. So between the two of you, you'll go back and forth 5 times, and then that's when everybody will become unstunned. All those darn elves look alike.
It's not racist if it's true.
Alright, Ego, you take 14 damage. And it is Ego's turn. And that's 1 turn. Oh look, Ashwin got the cupcake for his for his portrait. Isn't that cute? It's very cute.
Sorry, I just took my headset off. What did you say?
Oh, I just mentioned that Ashwin got the cupcake for his portrait. I was pointing it out.
Yeah, that's pretty cute.
You can defend Duskrun. And then take a turn. My gosh. Aldurian. The terrifying question. No, you don't need to answer that. Roll a defense roll, Eco.
Wow.
86 damage. She just stabbed you with her main hand sword. She got you good too.
Sometimes I ruin a hairdresser's day, and other times I get to look like a badass.
Or you do both at once.
You can always ask Dustcran to try to fix your hair. Don't do that, that's a terrible idea. But I have
be
so much
clear-
HP to waste anyway.
Since he said single arrow and Farah had a volley ready,
Yeah.
Farah would have had to put the volley back and then take out just a single arrow.
Okay. Well, I don't think he would have actually known that. Kuro or Eco would not have known that. Probably Eco would have just had him shoot what was in his hand. Isn't that right, Eco?
Yeah.
So it was a volley. And it was aimed at... Where was it aimed at? Show me. Where you're standing over there? Okay. So...
Yeah, because this was where other tests had been taken.
And where's Farah standing? Oh, still up at the balcony. Okay. Alright, so a volley falls. A volley falls down into the lab. And I'm going to put this in raid and have everybody roll. Alright. It would hit everybody, right? Except maybe not Aldurian and Ashwin, right?
If I bring up the thing, it would miss Farah, Ashwin, and Aldorian. And it would hit the counter he's talking about, the counter to your right, and the counter kind of behind Duskspring, a little to her left, would all be in the area without hitting Ald and Ashwin. And obviously the counter that he had mentioned in the first place. That's all within a 30-meter circle. And I mean, it just misses Ashwin and Aldorian. Like, if they each took a step forward, they'd be hit too.
Right.
Well, on the plus side, Pharaoh wins his bet.
Looks like the rest of the cabinets are metal. So only the doors would be on fire, Aldurian?
And the contents, of course.
Right. So how how fire retardant are your the contents of the tops of your counters here and the interiors of the cabinets?
Not much.
Okay, so small fire. Not much at all. Would it hit the stairs?
Yes, it would hit the stairs, the bottom of them.
The stairs would also catch on fire.
I didn't even think to mention that. My apologies.
Aldurian, personal roll to see if I freak out.
It's like those Lamaze classes have been really showing. He wasn't sure what Lamaze was when he showed up. Somebody just told him that that's something you should do when you're having a baby. So he signed up for 2 classes for 2 babies.
Aldurian is not freaking out. That's a first. Alright, so we have Ouija up and Carry on deck. Oh, it's his other guy. I love the other guy. Oh, this is just gonna get even better. Alright, so Carrie tried to stop Aldurian, and Aldurian defended. You can emote a defense against that Aldurian if you want, while I call the next turn. I vote for the best line tonight, Aldurians. Everyone here must die, or the boy will go insane. I'm sorry, just business.
I agree that is the best line.
That's, yeah, the best line tonight, for sure. Alright, why don't you emote some big, massive whirlwind or tornado, and emote sucking the air out of the room. Alright, Aldurian? Or do you want me to do it for you? I don't think you do. You should do it.
No, you can do it if you want.
Here's a conundrum for you. All PO'd because people are blowing up your lab, and now you're gonna blow up your own lab. Do you have to kill yourself now?
There's not much Alt can do to keep follows.
I wish we could turn the fires off on the wall when we need to. No, you don't have to roll against that. Aldurian walks out calmly and looking smug as hell. Awesome. You're full of it tonight, Aldurian.
It's Kirfalos, not Aldurian.
You sure like playing him, I can tell.
It's fun for a change of pace.
You get tired of skulking around all the time. Oh, Farah. Oh, Eco. Oh my gosh. 2 crit fails.
But my crit fail wins.
Your crit fail does win. How about that? Alright, well, I don't think there'd be any crit fail effects since you both crit failed, but Farah is no longer mind controlled.
Which also means that Echo is completely gone for now.
Alright. So is everybody leaving the building? Aldurian, when your character leaves the building, what happens to his spell? Like his whirlwind to remove the oxygen from the room?
Well, Kefalos would still be keeping the spell, so I'm assuming it's keeping the spell active.
Alright, but when he gets too far away, or when the fire's all the way out, it'll probably stop, right?
Yep. He's not going away though, he's staying right outside the building door.
Alright. Well then, there's minimal damage to the lab actually. A little charring here and there. Not too much was damaged. A lot of superficial damage. So I don't think it'll be that bad. You caught it in time.
The real question is how much of the drug information got destroyed.
Well, where are we going? Is this the way out? Are you guys walking out? Or are you just walking into the other room? Alright, well, there's really nothing more then, except for some RP to be done interpersonally, right? And that'll be really great. Because that's what these events are for, is to lead to more character development and more roleplay. Back in Temps Bay, it's a beautiful city. What is that around Carrie? Butterflies? Alright, well, I am going to end this stream then. Thank you everybody for coming tonight. It was a fun event. It did not turn out anything like I thought it would, not at all. But I think everybody got a lot of good information. And if you want to put up any reports or information up on faeblightunited.engine.com, ICly, that would be great. Like in the form of a memo or a lab report, or even just some notes that you jotted down that you might want to, post up somewhere. That would be really outstanding. So that way people who weren't here can still get an idea of what happened, and ideally they'll be able to have the information and still be able to continue with us down this campaign trail. Alright, so thank you guys, and happy gaming!